MixW. So let me start MixW again. And here comes MixW. It's starting at 14.070, the PSK. Let's start to VAC. Let's go into digital mode and VAC, and you'll see the signals coming out. If I click on the signal, then it'll start to decode the signal up in the upper window. So this is the basic, and I'll show you how MixW sets up, and it is pretty well the same for most of the digital modes. If I go into configure and sound device settings, so I'm set up the sound device in MixW. Remember, I've got the input of Power SDR set up for virtual cable 1, the output virtual cable 2. So in the application I want to do just the opposite. The input of MixW here would be virtual cable 2, and the output would be virtual cable 1. We're not going to adjust the sound clocks at all at this time. The flex is extremely stable, so there's not much shift between transmit and receive. Say OK to that. Now let's configure the COM ports. I'll show you how that works. Go to transceiver CAT controls. So whatever the application is for the CAT control interface, we'll enable that. We're using the Kenwood set, the Kenwood control set. And so let's go to details. Now remember, I have COM 6 to 16 in COM 0 COM. So here's COM 6 on the application side, and it'll be 16 again on the Power SDR side. So, and we'll take the defaults on the rest. We'll set RTS and DTR to our push to talk. Some of the options within this particular application of MixW. Say OK to that, and OK to that. So we have it set up to read the frequencies from the radio. Now what I'm going to do is go back to configure and set up the push to talk settings. So this is for the push to talk, and remember, this is COM 7 to 17, those two ports associated. So in the application we set COM 7, we have a choice, COM 7 for push to talk, and RTS and RTS and DTR are both set to PTT. That way it'll trigger whenever we tell the application to transmit. It'll trigger the Power SDR. So here's all our PSK31 settings. I'll move to another signal here so we can decode that. Particularly in MixW, be sure you set up your mode settings for the particular mode that you want to operate. Here, mode settings show me the squelch threshold. I'm using AFC to lock on a signal and stay locked on. The transmit and receive frequency is showing me where I am in relation to the base frequency here. And so that's how we set up the basic digital mode for the Flex radio. If you have any questions, and I'll have some further installments talking about particular applications. We'll go into more detail for the popular ones, for example, MixW or DM780. Or if you have a request, just send that to support@flex-radio.com. Support@flexradio.com. Or just give a call at the support number 512-250-8595. 512-250-8595. So I hope this has been worthwhile on how to get the digital modes set up for Power SDR. And if you have any questions or requests, just be sure to email us. Let us know what you'd like to see. Thank you very much. This is WA5QPZ. 73s, everyone.